Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I will be your friendly Dungeon Master this evening. Tonight, we are carrying on with our ongoing campaign playing Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd Edition, playing through the classic Carl Sargent authored Night Below campaign. Ooh. And with me tonight are the stars of the Night Below campaign. I'll go the order I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what level are you currently? First up, we've got Dave, a resident armorsmith, I should say. Oh,
thanks, Kev. Maybe I should get some flyers out and do something. I'm Dave. I'm playing Druin Axebrother. He is a dwarven fighter, specialty priest of Elandin, and he's 7th level fighter and 6th level Allegor. And he was going to start training, and then I missed a session, so he's probably not trained.
Nope. We've skipped forward about 4 months, so you've completed your training.
Yeah, he's 7 and 7, baby. No, wait, 8 and 7. 8 and 7.
I do have bad news though. You lost several people to a plague. So little easy come, easy go. Next up is we'll start the session with yours. I think Elanion may have finished his training as well too, so we may have a couple people to roll some hit dice before we go. Next up is John.
Hey everyone, I am John, and I'm playing the gnomish illusionist thief, Dorman Kettleborn. He is level 7 in both classes, and he's pre-trained for 8th thief. So when I hit that, we'll be running.
Outstanding. Next up is Will.
Hi, I'm Will. I'm playing Chael. He is an elven specialty priest of Horlon, and I am still 6th level.
Next up is Jeffrey.
Hey everybody, I'm Jeff, and I'm going to be playing Calidor, the elven troublemaker. He's level 8 at that, and he's glad to see Elanion back to maybe steer this ship a little less chaotically.
Jeffrey, what is that fancy shirt you got on there?
Oh yeah, my new shirt. Can you see it?
I can, yeah.
Oh
boy. Awesome Dungeon Music shirt. Which was he was not forced to wear.
No, I selected that.
And last but certainly not least is Hobbs.
Hello everyone, I'm back again. I am Jason Hobbs. I'm playing Elanion Elandin, the dirt elf wizard.
That's the language of the oppressor. Come on.
7th level, I think. I'm 323, so I'm pre-trained to 7th, I guess. Is that right?
You would have done 6th level, and then you could have pre-trained if you're within 10%. Yeah.
Yeah. So
all right.
Pretty exciting.
So then let's start off with this then. Dave, if you got your next level in Allegor, I think it's 2d8 you can roll. And then Elanion, you can roll 2d4.
I just want to say, Will, you shouldn't feel bad about being level 6, man. You only make Wednesday.
Oh. Ooh.
Well, I know, but still.
All right, so Elanion, be sure to write on your character sheet that the Thomas rule has triggered. So next level, when you gain hit points, you will get a chance to re-roll if they are 2 or less. Okay. And then for Druin, not bad. 7, so that's 4 hit points that you get from that. And I can't remember, you were doing a thing where when you gained levels in Priest is when you added your con modifier, right?
I was splitting it each.
Okay, that's perfect. Yep, that's fine. Whichever way you want to do it is fine by me. Okay, so then maybe that's John. It was you who was doing it with one of the specific classes, right?
Yeah, whenever I hit wizard up, I would get that extra bonus.
All right. So then, let's see here. Elanion, you would have gained a new spell as well too. You're level 6 now, and pre-trained for 7.
Yes.
Okay, so you got no new level of spell, just a new spell. Let's see here.
Rounding up, Kev? Is that where you get the 4 from?
Yes. Yeah, because if you rolled a 1, you would still get 2. Or you'd still get 1, right?
So it's 4 plus the...
Yeah, because if you rolled a 9, you'd get 5.
So did we already train once? Recently?
You started training at one point, but no, not recently.
Okay.
You guys kind of got back. You started half-ass training, then you got distracted by a boule, and then you got distracted by hags and lizard folk, and then you got distracted by going to see giants. So, yeah.
We got distracted from the whole night below thing too.
Yeah.
Or like we like to call it the sub evening.
Yeah. All right. So let's have. Let's see here. Last session. So we didn't play on Friday. So actually, last session is when almost everyone was here. Dave wasn't here, and Hobbs wasn't here. John, Will, and Jeffrey. What happened last time?
Let's see. It was training, and we found out a little bit about the plague that wiped out, a good 20 people? 20, 30 people?
Within the town, yeah.
Yeah, and Chael was able to, keep that down that low because he had cure disease. I think the current Baron got sick.
Yep.
What's his name? Oh.
Lintern?
Yeah, Lintern.
Count Palfrey?
Yes.
Yeah.
Current Count Palfrey got sick, so he survived, but it's going to probably take a toll on him.
Yeah.
We found out that the Scarlet Brotherhood is causing issues with the supply lines with the smuggler and in the town we're in. Yeah, coming kind of dry there. And the tax stopped on our inn or our bar for a brief period of time during the whole plague, but we found out as we left the session they're going to pick back up as soon as we leave.
Yeah. So hold on, Dave. You trained your fighter in this round of training too, though, didn't you?
I was doing it I was going to train, but I hadn't rolled for fighter. I haven't trained it yet.
Okay. Oh, so yes.
I needed to do 3 weeks of cleric.
Oh, okay, and then you do. Yes, so yeah, you would have had time to do the fighter as well too. Sorry, I thought you had already done the fighter training.
That's D10.
That's 2d10. Yeah. 5. So you can mark down that the Thomas rule has triggered for your fighter class as well. Okay, so that would give you 3 more hit points. All right. So the one thing you guys actually decided on too, you can see there's a list of further up in the chat. Let me cut and paste it, of the problems you guys were currently facing. Where is it here? Yeah. This is George helpfully made a list of all the current ongoing issues that you have, and what you guys elected to pursue was dealing with the Queen of the Shrieking Mire.
Yeah, the more local threat.
Yeah. Hobbs, you missed that they met with Gallenmere and his clan again.
I caught part of that.
Oh, okay. So they've elected to try and find out what's going on with the Queen. So that's where we'll be opening our scene, guys. Now there is a couple things I want to deal with. Let me grab your tokens and save myself. I'm gonna get them again. There we go. All right. Now, heading down towards the Shrieking Mire, does anyone have training in survival?
Oh no, I was direction sensed.
Yeah.
I think, but
I do, but it's woodland.
Oh, that's fine. I think I'm just going to treat survival the way they do in 5e. You don't get very many things here, so why don't you give us a survival check, please? Excellent. So here's some things that Elanion will make you aware of for risks that you guys will be dealing with in the Shrieking Mire. For one, you guys will have... Elanion will be able to try and come up with natural remedies for this problem, but there is going to be a preponderance of pests of insects and leeches and chiggers and a whole bunch of other awful shit that you guys will have to deal with as you're traveling through the mire. The reason that you need to deal with that stuff is not just for for annoyance purposes, is because they carry diseases and other parasites with them. So those of you who are spellcasters may want to plan accordingly with that, or for that. The other thing is that wetness, making your way through the Shrieking Mire is going to involve an awful lot of making your way through very deep or relatively deep bodies of or bits of water. One's definitely over Dorman's head, and in some cases it may be over even the human-sized folks' head. The constant up and down of going through those areas is going to leave you very, very wet. And things that you're going to want to keep safe include your spell books, because exposure to water is going to damage those. Your feet, you're going to need to spend time every day cleaning your feet and making use of materials to keep them dry, or spells to that account. You're also going to want to bear in mind that your firewood is most likely going to spoil fairly quickly after you get in there. So you will want to, or at least it will become so damp that it will be very difficult to get it going. So spellcasters, you may want to plan for that accordingly. Food may spoil as well. Leather equipment, if it's not constantly maintained, is going to spoil pretty quickly. And if you stay for longer than a week, metal, unmagical or non-magical metal, can also deteriorate if you're not treating it. So there's going to be a bunch of extra stuff added to your kind of list of daily chores and challenges that I'm going to give you the opportunity to plan for if you've got magical ways of dealing with them. So, with that in mind, is there anything else you guys would have wanted to pick up before you headed out? Now, what I was thinking is that for some of the things like your food, your firewood and whatnot, we'll treat that like normal. For the supplies that for the treating your feet every day, I'm thinking that we use that with something similar to what we do in Savage Worlds, where we just roll 2d6 each day. If you roll 2 1s, that goes down to 2d4. If you roll 2 1s on that on a daily basis, you're out of that ointment. You can spend time, Elanion or someone else with survival may be able to spend time trying to find replacements for that shit to sort of shore it up, or find natural remedies. But otherwise, we're not going to track like you have X days of foot ointment. Yeah, it looks like you had a question, Will?
I was just going to say I could use my herbalism skill for that, couldn't I?
Herbalism is going to be very, very helpful in here, particularly for treating that, for purifying things, like purifying water and stuff like that. Is going to be extremely helpful. Plus, the swamp is full of strange, different concoctions, so you may be able to find some other magical herbs as well in the course of doing that. Those with medicine, you're going to be able to help with that to a degree. Anyone who has spells that bolster Constitution as well too, those things will be quite handy as well, because there is it's going to be hard going getting through this. You're going to need to make a Constitution check every day that you're traveling off of the river as you're making your way through, to avoid getting fatigued. The other, I guess the final thing is that your boots, by spending so much time in this peaty kind of water and never drying out, and you're putting them through their paces by hiking overland, that shit may deteriorate as well. So you may want to plan for either a second pair of boots, and account for that in your encumbrance, or make magical arrangements if someone's got mending or something like that to keep that stuff up. So this is all the good news that Elanion brings you as you guys are preparing. Is there anything else that you guys need to prep or want to prep before you guys head out? Druin and Elanion, you're the two who really didn't have a chance to turn your mind to that. You've had plenty of time to do that. and you guys are currently flush with money thanks to the kind of jackpot that you guys hit with the Hag's Horde.
Is there a way one of the herbalists could make like some kind of insect repellent or something?
Yep, it's going to be a day-to-day thing. Survival can be used to make insect repellent every day. It's just a flat survival check. And then I rolled that, and we find out how effective it is. If you want someone with herbalism to try and make a certain amount of doses beforehand, Chael's been pretty occupied with a bunch of other stuff in town, but what I could allow is that for the last week, he could try to be putting something together.
Does he have some essential oils that might help?
Wrong boss, sir. El Jefe Petroleo.
I forgot I still have my other hat on.
Yeah.
I forgot to change hats. I'm in my FBI in disguise hat. It's
Oh.
a black hoodie, black hat, sunglasses on the side.
You got your business hat and your casual hat.
That's right.
That's
Well, I mean, I've got way more hats. I got my bedroom hat. I got my
bedroom
you know.
hat. Well, you got to keep that
Oh,
sun
that's
out of your
a
eyes
problem.
somehow, right? Yeah.
This guy will.
Can we convert?
Hey, your haircut is looking fast, bro.
But
You got
mine,
some you got some serious flow going, man.
yeah.
The to notes, no, they won't. You're if you want to leave gold with them, that's fine. But like they're not getting into banking.
Well, yeah, because Druin's got 3,381 gold, and I don't want to carry the weight around anymore because.
Put it in the bag of holding that I'm carrying.
Well, but even then, like I've got like carrying a light and load spell and all this other stuff that I'd rather,
Yeah.
Can I buy something? Can I buy something in town, like buy the docks?
It's a tiny town. Yeah, like I mean, there's. Yeah, you could. I mean, again, like you could leave that money with them. If what you mean is just like some form of them keeping track of how much money that you've left with them, yeah, that's fine. It's just that you won't be able to use it for credit elsewhere.
No, yeah, like it's like here's 3,000 gold. Can you just write me a piece of paper that I gave you 3,000 gold so I can get it back?
Yeah. Oh fuck! I forgot to load that one photo. I got the illustration for what's his name?
Okay.
What's his name? The Seneschal? Ranaval. I got
Ranaval, the Seneschal.
Ranaval the Seneschal. I got his illustration finished and just forgot to load it. So
Ranaval would probably be the guy too, right?
he's the one who seems. I mean, you can definitely try and leave it with Brother Ederic, but I'm guessing you would prefer with Ranaval.
Which is kind of weird because I normally would probably gravitate to the priests, but that guy keeps me out. Yeah.
Great. Okay, so then keeping the spell books in a bag of holding is an excellent way to do it. Now, one one thing you need to be aware of, though, is dropping items in a swamp may be saying goodbye to those items. So, just that is something to be wary of in the course of your travels in here.
Okay.
Although, I mean, some of you may have magical ways of finding that stuff. So if you want to prepare those things, I would prepare them accordingly. The last thing I'll mention is just it is going to be extraordinarily slow going in the mire. So you're going to want to be you will be getting about a mile a day, which will be
I'm saying would we roughly spend about 7 or 8 hours of travel a day in the swamp?
You're gonna 8 is push. You're gonna have to make a Constitution check after 8 hours of travel as it is.
Okay.
Like it ranges between you guys, traveling in ankle deep water to water that's up to a human's head. So Dorman and Druin and Bergour are gonna have a difficult time. Bergour and Druin in plate armor is gonna be particularly challenging at some points.
Is What level is Edric?
Is Edric? Why?
Is he? Well, I'll ask. Druin ask him. I have this here staff, so St. Cuthbert's staff of devotion, and we've been using it along the way, and it's getting a little low in. I guess, does he know it's low in charges? Does it have like a?
Oh yeah. You'd have a sense of how. I mean, it doesn't have like an alien style, counter on the side.
It's going low. It's down to 6 bars.
Yeah. No. Yeah, that is the idea of having like runes carved into the side that slowly just magically change down. Is pretty great. What I think I would do is I would charge you the equivalent. I don't think. Hold on. Bless you.
Thank you.
Let's see here. Recharging staves. That's a thing in modern editions. I'm just trying to remember how it works in this one. Oh, let me grab my...
If not, it becomes a walking stick at some point.
Yeah. Let's see here. I mean, that would be a good sink for your money. As if you spent some cash to pay for him to charge the sucker up. Let's see here. Okay.
I gotta check on my spells now.
Yeah, that's what I've been working on right now, is checking what kind of stuff.
I wonder if I can get some like high quality mosquito net or something similar. Thermaster is real close to the mire.
Right, but people don't go in it for a reason.
Well, I know, but maybe they have some.
I mean, then they would have no need for it. Why would they have something that no one uses?
Occasionally they might go. I don't know. You said don't boats travel down that river sometimes?
They do, yeah.
Sure, they have to deal with mosquitoes, right?
They. So I think that you can find it, so here's the other challenge: is that every night that you guys spend in the Shrieking Mire, Elanion's going to make a survival check, and depending on the results of the survival check, that will tell you how many people can fit out of water. So it's one of the exceptions where his survival skill is particular. He's not just randomly trying to find something. It will tell you how best he can make use of it and keep people out. Those of you who are in the water who are not able to get in there, you will have to make a Constitution check, or you don't get enough rest to recover hit points or recover your spells. If that happens 2 days in a row, you start getting fatigue.
Maybe I'll just take summon insect in case.
So the reason I mention that is only because the likelihood of having enough space to be able to have everyone above is going to be a risk each time. So all of that said, yeah, whatever the cost of a tent is, just spend that for mosquito netting.
Okay.
Okay.
Do that.
Whoa.
All right. So Dave? What was your staff's name again, or the type of staff?
The staff of devotion.
Staff of devotion. Okay, let me see. If
And
it
I
can.
think I know the answer to this, but I'm just going to ask anyways. If you have a minor sphere you only get up to level third level spells, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't get 4th level healing.
Do you only have healing spells up to in minor or healing?
Oh no, healing is major, but necromantic is minor. Even though
Yep.
healing spells are a necromantic sphere.
Yep.
Oh no, it's healing. Sphere is healing. Okay.
I thought healing was its own sphere.
It is its own sphere, but it says for some reason it says necromancy besides cure serious wounds.
Yep.
What book are you in?
Yeah, I think in AD&D, healing spells are of the necromancy school, but the healing sphere encompasses a bunch of spells that could be necromancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Okay, well that's good. Then I can still get cure serious.
So the staff devotion is not a type of staff that can be recharged.
Okay, that's we use it and then we lose it, and then I gotta stop carrying it around.
Well, it doesn't give you some kind of bonus, as it has those magical abilities. So long as it's got charges left, it has some other ones you can use at will.
Yeah, so if we leave with one charge in it, it'll have, three times per day: atonement, bless, create food and water, cure light wounds, avert evil eye, purify food and drink.
Yeah. Okay. Elanion. what other... Excuse me, because you're only having to get one level, you're going to have a whole swack of time to scribe new scrolls if you want. I think... Do you guys each have like 3,000 gold right now?
I have under that. Well, no, I have about that much count because of the platinum I'm carrying.
I'm trying to remember what you guys assigned to everyone, because if Elanion wants, he could buy another spell book.
Party loot. Let's see. Yeah, I ended up buying a new spell book, so
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he's going to have enough.
How full is your spell book right now, Elanion?
Oh, I don't remember.
Okay, so from the Swamp Hag layer, everybody got 1,800 gold pieces. Everybody each.
Oh, I didn't add that.
Okay. All right, so guys, assuming you got your...
Doesn't Elanion have that rod of security that might save us from swampiness?
No.
We have a rod.
Security uses non-dimensional space.
Yep.
No, I don't have the rod of security.
I think we gave that to him, but he wasn't here to take it.
Oh. Well, surprise, Elanion.
Give a rod of security.
I feel so secure in myself.
You're Elanion.
Okay. Yeah, so but so yeah, I mean there's 28 charges with that, so that would cover you overnight if you find that you couldn't have the safe place to go. Doubled healing rates as well too, lots of food, so that would get around some of the problems you'll have with traveling the swamp.
Let's use it only when we need to. Who knows if we'll get trapped in like a... Who knows if we'll get shifted to a plane of Earth or something randomly and have to hole up for a while.
It's like the gods were trying to make sure we could do this without, too much.
All right. So does everyone have all their spells prepped and stuff like that for the first day of travel?
I'm still at it, buying crap.
Okay.
But
So, Druin, do you need... I have Phantom Steed. It's not high enough level just to walk across the swamp, but it'll keep us on the same level as the humans as far as dryness, I suppose.
Oof. The mount can take damage, right?
Yes, it has hit points in an armor class.
Yeah, so there's a reason you don't often see horses in swamps, and one of those reasons is breaking ankles for submerged roots and other things.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
better the horse than me,
Yeah.
Yeah.
especially at the Phantom Steed.
Here come all the hate letters. Here comes the hate mail.
It's an illusion. It can't feel pain.
It can sound like it, and it can. If it does go lame, it can drop your dwarf or gnome into the swamp in the deepest parts too.
That's very true.
Yeah. So
Sounds like we're going half speed on the horses.
now that's obviously not a guaranteed thing where you will see randomly what happens as you travel through the swamp. How far into the swamp do you guys plan? Like, what's the sort of search pattern you guys intend to cover here, or to adopt here?
I was kind of hoping we'd skirt the edge and attract some attention, and then not have to go all the way in.
So they got a boat. The plan was to get a boat and then head in, and then I guess venture out.
I think we should make a kind of like a half plan to where we get into the mire, and then we pick a direction like heading towards out of the mire, just in case we get lost and can't find the boat again.
So this is some more fun information from Elanion. Between the overcast skies, the fog that will appear quite often, and the overgrown vegetation, it's going to be real tricky navigating in there as well.
What about Cloud Scale? Is he not going? Do we have a place to put him?
Cloud Scale you can absolutely bring with. I think the plan was to have 2 boats full of you guys. One of the things that they were spending money on, you guys have had a hell of a time trying to get a boat at a discount price, but one of the upsides with the plague is that, 1 in every 5 the river traffic has passed. So you have you're able to actually get a hold of 2 boats. Did you want to bring Cloudskill with you?
I think he would help because I mean, does he have the same problem as a horse with hurting his ankles and stuff?
No, because he's actually adapted to that. And when Cloudscale's foot goes down, it goes down like this instead of it like this, right? Also his limbs have more dexterity to them than a horse, and he is from that kind of environment as well too. So Cloudscale will actually be if you want to be able to get around fairly quickly, it's going to be a pretty big boon. I think it's the reason you did the reconnoitering the first time around, right? When you
I thought so too, yeah.
So yeah, no, he'll be a huge asset for you.
Need Phantom Lizard.
He's not a phantom.
No, I need a Phantom Lizard.
Yeah. So what are you thinking? Man, guys, anything else you need to do before you you head out? And what is the actual plan for traveling down? Are you just going to reach a certain point, moor your boats, and then go wandering, or are you keeping a lookout, or what is the plan?
Don't die.
Do we have an idea on how, like, what an environment around a dragon would be like? Because you'd kind of think, like, it would hunt most of the predator. I mean, you know, I don't know. There should be, I don't know, I guess. So
here, I think it was Druin who had a conversation with, what's her name? The Canna the Wise, about the particulars of the, what, you know, why she was doubtful that the queen was actually awake. Do you remember what that was, Dave?
Why the queen wasn't awake? Because the dragon we saw is ridiculously small compared to the queen.
But wouldn't there be like an area of like almost desolation as well, like that the dragon would, you know, almost either desolation or heavily. I don't know. I keep thinking of Dragon Slayer when it's like in that huge magmas pools and the.
Well, that would be
I'm talking about?
Dependent on the type of dragon that you're going after in Greyhawk, at least. In Greyhawk, the types of dragons that are found in Myers, you guys had been either you were aware of this or you'd been advised of it. They typically have black scales, and they're I mean, when they tend to make their lairs in fairly acidic bogs and marshes and swamps, so they're going to be underwater most likely, and they will be the manifestation of their sort of presence, particularly very, very, very old dragons, will warp the landscape to that effect as well. But you know, what's more marshy, where a red dragon may do exactly as you think, right? Like their very presence would bring out, you know, cracks in the earth that would bring magma to the surface, or, you know, have, you know, natural gas fires burning, or a blue dragon on a mountain peak might have lightning strikes in a current, you know, concurrent and regular succession. What does more marshy look like?
I don't know, thicker and wiry mangrove trees. I don't know. You'd think it would be.
Are you looking at the Wikipedia entry and just reading off words now?
No, that was in my brain.
No,
Isn't that what's in the Florida mangrove trees?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, okay, I thought so.
Yeah. No, and you're absolutely right. So, you know, maybe that's a point that Elanion has, is that, you know, the point of thickest, but maybe
a fog cloud of noxious gas, or I don't know, something, because they would like that acidicness so much that maybe it would actually have fumes coming up that we would recognize. So keep your eyes open, boys.
Mm-hmm. All good points. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Though I would like to avoid noxious acid fog. Sounds unpleasant.
I feel like Dorman's got a running list of things he doesn't like. He's like dogs.
I like dogs. I don't like, you know, things.
You like dogs?
Dags.
You like dags?
So, anything else you guys wish to do before you head out?
rethink our lives.
Yeah.
Isn't this what we did last time when we decided to go after the queen? Kind of. We were like, yeah, and then we're like, this is dumb.
Yeah, well, I think last time you guys got distracted by the fighting the hags. Yeah, and then you decided to take the winter off. But the thought process, as it was explained last time, was that by striking early and dealing with the lizard folk, that they'll, for one, prevent the lizard folk from, or hopefully prevent them from attacking again this year in even greater numbers, and two, to try and find out what the truth is about the queen. Is that right, guys? So I have that correct?
I mean,
Yes, sounds right.
Yeah, it sounds simple, but in practice, it's not very nice.
Oy. So then, I've been trying to find the listing for how fast you're going in a boat, and it's been causing me great consternation. I cannot find it.
I still need to take the damn light and load spell. Damn it.
You still need to?
Yeah.
Light and load is a very fun spell.
Between my 28 pounds of weapons and my 45 pounds of plate mail, I'm almost encumbered. So any extra stuff, backpack, food, and whatever, I still need light and load.
If only we had a bag of holding.
Yes. With 900 and...
Problem with the bag of holding is when the person with the bag of holding is not here, I don't have my stuff. That's the only problem.
Just make a note that
God
it's in the bag of
damn it,
holding.
Jonathan.
No, it doesn't work that way, John. If you're not here and you have the bag of holding, my character does not have the stuff.
Well, put the stuff you don't need in the bag of holding.
Let's not talk about his stuff anymore. He's got light and load. Onward,
We're good,
my friends.
All right. So then, let's have Dave. Would you kindly give us Weatherman rolls? See what the weather's gonna be like today.
I'm grouchy. Not doing it.
There we go. 80, 24. All right, so there is no precipitation. Pretty good for the day going in. The wind is barely there, but it is a little overcast. So, Dave, that is... I'll give Dave credit for when there is good weather. That's terrific. So, heading
when
in...
there's bad weather, Kev pulls out some chart from some book that has magical nastiness.
Yeah.
Not even blizzards anymore. It's freaking...
Now I have to ask, what's the main swampy weather book? Fever Swamp? I don't know.
Yeah. There actually... So there isn't... well, actually, there is now. Because I have...
Now that you mention it, I need to get one.
Cinematic Environs of the Wetlands.
Okay.
It has some pretty great suggestions for awful shit for in the swamps. Flash floods are a thing, so I'm sure that'll be fun in the middle of the night.
Did George help write that book too? Damn it.
George did not.
I guess I'm not publishing that book after all.
Yeah.
I was just about to.
Hey, you get at least one customer.
Well, I have this Mizzle Moore book I'm writing. Anyway, go ahead.
So here we go, guys. This is, let's see here. This is about how far you'd be able to get in your boat this day by doing 8 hours of travel.
Nice.
Not too bad.
Not blurry.
Okay. So,
We'll do all this while Elanion's here. Hobbs, you got to make sure you're here for the next couple sessions so we can get in and out of the mire.
I won't be here Friday.
Damn it.
Sounds like a trip to the Barrow Maze.
yeah, yes, more swamp. All right, here we go.
Different characters.
Yeah.
Well, after spending the afternoon writing up a bunch of rules for this stuff, I certainly will be happy to get more mileage out of it. So here we go. I was going to give this to you guys so we have a refresher of what the conditions look like here. All right. So let's see if anything interesting happens during the day as well. Here's a funny tidbit. The swamps have the highest incident in AD&D highest incident of encounters of any other terrain. Okay.
Unthinkable.
Unthinkable. Okay, so what you guys find as you are making your way down to, let's see here. So as you guys are get yourself into the swamp, I'm picturing that it almost immediately the sides of the rivers become choked with these massive trees, like you see in the illustration. So these, and it's like you say, Hobbs, your joke about the mangroves too is not wrong at all. With the roots sticking up and then having the trees that loom over them, that's what this place is like. It's like you're effectively traveling to another world as soon as you guys travel into the Shrieking Mire. The sounds, as well as the smells, all remarkably change as well too. The weather or the atmosphere is much more oppressive in terms of humidity and heat, and there is a constant buzzing as you guys are making your way through here as well. Let's do this. So, first off, Elanion, why don't you give us a... first, Chael, would you give us a herbalism check, please? Or an herbalism check. See if you've got an idea for what might help out here.
Is there like a synchronicity with herbalism and healing that gives him a bonus if he has both, or no?
For treating people, yes, absolutely. If he had herbalism and survival, I'd give him another bonus with respect to preparing the salves and stuff. I was going to see if... Ooh. So you do have 5 points of Astonishing Fortune if you want to re-roll. This is what this is to determine whether Elanion can get the right concoction to keep the insects off everybody today.
All right, I'll try it one more time then.
Okay.
Yay!
Yeah, herbalism's tied to intelligence -2, I think.
Nice. All right, so yeah, your Chael is able to provide pick out some supplies from Tauster's kind of, alchemy lab and get them to you, Elanion. Elanion, why don't you treat your survival skill as if it's 2, or proficiency as if it's 2 higher. So he'll be giving you a +2 to it. Treat that as 2 higher and give us a survival roll, please. Easy.
Oh, 162. Yes!
He's playing it in easy mode.
Yes.
All right, but the 6 will do that regardless. So you, you're able to put together a fairly benign-smelling salve that you insist everyone take. And for the day, fortunately, these insects are staying off of you guys. So, the first day of travel brings us to the end. Now, let's see here. Elanion, would you... I suppose you guys could sleep in the boats tonight. You could
Don't ever get out of the boat.
moor yourself. Yeah, never leave the boat.
Never leave the boat.
Why doesn't
sleep in a boat?
everyone give us a Constitution check with a +4 to your Constitution?
+4.
Yeah, treat your Constitution as 4 higher than what it is.
That's good, because on with my dump stat.
Okay.
Wait, did you say con was your dump stat?
Yeah, it basically ended up being.
Mm-hmm.
So
Nice.
+4.
Easy for Calidor too. Excellent. Oh, Troons.
Thanks for the +4.
All right. So then it is a Druin. The combination of the buzzing and the sounds at night and the rocking of the boat is very disquieting. But in spite of that, you still managed to. Oh, chill! I didn't realize you hadn't rolled. Yeah, great.
No, it's okay.
Everybody managed to get a good night's sleep. No one's disturbed. So the day passes uneventfully. Now, let's see here. Dave, it is a different roll. Would you kindly give us a 1d6 roll, please? So today it is only overcast. It is oppressive and overcast and humid. But there is no rainfall and there is no fog, at least not to start with. Now, to start your day, everyone will need to... we haven't been out in the water just yet, so you're not going to worry about treating your legs. But Elanion, I'm going to still let you get that same bonus for the... Actually, why don't we do this? Chael, give us a 1d4 roll, please. Or let's make it 2d4. You had a whole week that you were there.
All right. 2d4.
4 days, okay. So you had enough of that salve that Chael's put together, combined with your expertise, to cover, you get that bonus to your survival for another 3 days. So then, Elanion, why don't you go and give us a survival check and see if how the anti-bug activities are going today. Whoever's playing Quartermaster for today, you can...
Oh, no.
You want to spend Astonishing Fortune to re-roll that?
I suppose so.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, my
It was destined.
So,
That's wrong,
you know
y'all.
that scene in the remake of Land of the Lost where Will Ferrell has that giant blood-sucking tick out of his back?
Yeah.
You're like, let me just put some stuff on you. And Dorman turns, you're like, oh, God! Jesus. So, no, it is unfortunately going to be not effective. And I think what the Nat 20 is going to tell us is that you've spoiled the batch. So there is no more of that left. That doesn't mean that you can't look for herbal remedies, just you're not getting the bonus from Chael's. So, then... oh, boy. Let's see. For today, I need, let's see here, I guess a plan from you guys. Are you going to carry down the river further, or before you head inland? If you're heading down the river, let me give you a sense of how far you can go here. You could get to about there.
Okay.
Traveling all day just down the river.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
They travel.
All right. Wood, let's see here. Calidor, give us a D20 roll, please.
Why me?
Nobody wants to roll anything.
So that's good. Nothing bad has happened yet today. Yet.
Yeah.
Now, let's see here. One thing that you can feel, even this far in, is something that you've heard some of the travelers talk about, which is that they feel watched. When they travel down this stretch of river to head south, they feel that they are being watched by something or someone the entire time down. Now, I know that in times past, Dorman, you have referred to having an oil skin in which you keep your books wrapped.
Yes, I bought 2 extra sets, and I'm double wrapping my books.
Okay. And Elanion, do you have a way of securing your books as well?
Yeah, I did. I took his advice and did the same thing.
Okay. Anyone have any loose scrolls? Anything that's not in a scroll tube or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay. So then you guys are fine. All right, then. What I need is, let's see here. Let's have Chael. Give us a D10 roll, please.
1d10.
Yes, please.
No. It's either really good or really bad.
Oh, shit. So this fits with...
Must be really bad.
yeah, so when you guys wake up, basically as soon as you pack up that mosquito net that Dorman has put out, it seems as if there has been something that has been waiting to pounce on you, and you guys are all beset by a horde of biting insects. What I need is for each of you to give us a wisdom check at +2, please, for this day. So, Dorman or Druin, you wake up and you're just like, "Go, you know, this place is just getting worse and worse by the day." Okay, success, nice.
I'm gonna make a full bodysuit out of the extra netting I bought.
Yep, Elanion, no problem.
Are there any places in this world that are like nice and tropical, maybe some beaches.
Yes, if you're
Tropical
not a player.
Friendly elven ladies.
Do we want to start talking about the tropical diseases?
Oh my goodness.
I
I
think
can take you to the islands if you want to go.
Yep.
That's
life
where
is
I'm
great.
going.
Yeah, life
We
is great
don't-
if you're not a PC.
Yeah.
+2.
Wisdom, treat your wisdom as 2 higher. Yeah, please. Nat 1, easy. All right, so you know what? Like, in spite of this, like, you guys have faced worse things in your travels, so it is a very annoying thing. What it was, guys, is you were testing to see if just the travel was going to get your spirit down. Fortunately, all of you guys are clearly made of heroic material, and this is not going to be a problem. Okay. There is... All right, so you guys are making your way further down the track here. Let's see here. It'll be... All right, about there. Yeah. Okay, let's see. All right, do we have a boat on here yet? We do not. Let me see something, guys.
Does anyone speak Lizard Man?
No, I can memorize telepathy. I think.
I speak
I speak-
Kobold. And
I speak axe.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
No.
Not that well. Don't throw your axe here, Druin.
You just wait until I crack off a axe storm of Clangadin.
he's been waiting for that spell. for
Yeah,
so
that has
long.
been...
And Kola almost got to cast it before you.
The morning,
Still
the
waiting.
the morning the Druin finally gets axe storm of Clangadin granted, he just like doesn't stop. He's like, axe storm of Clangadin, I have the axe storm. And he's like shouting it out. Every creature within 100 miles is like, oh.
All right, so we'll use this here. Let me just...
So Druin, how far away from you do I need to be to not be chopped to bits by your spell?
I'm not going to chop you to bits, Dorman, unless you look like an ogre or something.
I'm an illusionist. That might happen.
Well, I'll give you a little word of advice. If you ever change yourself into a humanoid that I don't like and looks threatening, I'm probably going to chop you. So don't do it.
Sound words. Now is Elanion...
And I don't get 4th level healing spells.
Oh, you don't?
No, I was looking at the wrong page. I was looking at a different specialty priest.
Specialty priest. Yeah,
Do you
Yeah.
not have major access to healing?
that doesn't surprise me,
It's
honestly.
playing it in.
No.
No, he's a
Okay,
war
yeah. If
priest.
you don't have major access to healing, then yeah.
No, I've only got combat, guardian, law, protection, sun, and war,
Mm.
and all.
Wow.
God, why would anyone make an Allegor?
Everybody wants to be an Allegor. Comes time to fight.
I think that's an allegory right there.
That
You
might.
beat me to it.
Kevin,
Yeah.
with his snort. Preposterous.
I do appreciate you guys filling up dead air as I'm granting a boat for you. But...
Let's see.
Yeah, getting a boat as he's looking through images of dragons.
Yeah, those at home can definitely tell you that I am genuinely looking through boats. Okay, let me see here. Boat. There we go. So you guys will have... Oh, see, I knew I had boats. Look at that.
Yeah, we run out of firewood. We can always just chop a boat up. Axes are good for that. I could use the axe from Clangadin on the boat.
You know how much we paid for this boat? This is not firewood.
How many times he's just asked to use that for, like, everything? That thicket looks a little, a little difficult for us to get through. I should really use the Axe Arm of Clangadin.
I think your god would like you misusing spells.
Misusing.
Any dwarf chopping 3 times with each axe. Man, it's the way to go.
What are you drinking, Dave?
Just some Grand Marnier. Nothing too potent. Gotta work tomorrow.
I don't even know what that is.
It's kind of an orange flavored liqueur.
That sounds tasty.
Sounds disgusting.
Well, you know.
All right, so and it is.
Chase it with some fireball.
Where do we leave Cloud Scales token? That's
Last I saw it was the map that. Oh, I don't remember. We didn't even have it there. It was more theater of the mind, but the map where the swamp hags came at us invisible.
Oh yeah, the farms. Let's see here.
Yeah, where the Hydra was.
Yeah, because I just don't know. Do you have Cloud Scales hit dice or hit points written down somewhere, Hobbs?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. Then you know what? That doesn't matter. I can create or recreate that. Lizard. All right, guys. So. What I'd like you to do is let me bring you over to our. Let's see here. Is this the one? This is Boat City. Oh, I got him.
Need some fresh water. Clankadin's here to help. Need something to eat in the morning. Clankadin's here to help. Need someone to chop down the giant ogre. Clankadin's here to help. But not going to help you with your mosquitoes. Sorry, guys.
Did you have an anti-mosquito spell prep there, or what?
No, I don't do that kind of crap.
Yes.
All right, so here we go. I'm bringing you guys over here.
You just wait till I get shadow evocation.
Still waiting.
There we go.
What do I
Also,
do?
what I heard was shadowy vocation. Like, what do you mean? You think it's like a shifty job? Is that what you're going to
No.
say?
Shadow
My
evocation.
shadowy vocation. Yep, that sounds terrific. You gonna be a dancer at night? Something you don't want to tell your parents, or what? All right.
Dorman's in the boat with Cloud Scale. I like it.
Yeah. So this is the way I've set you guys up here. You guys can feel free to put yourself in whatever place that you actually want. This is just arbitrary, and I have what you can picture is that the river on the sides there. It's not like dry land. It's just that is where the
Roots and stuff.
thicker vegetation and whatnot. Yeah, the channel through the swamp is what represents the Churnet River here. As you guys are headed south, it's about 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So you are getting close to calling it a day. It's still springtime, so the evening will be coming to a close soon. But what you notice, Calidor, is hold on. Who's got weather sense?
The next round of characters who played in an outdoor campaign with you.
Nope.
I thought it was Druin that had it.
No, I think it's Dave. I mean, it's what a character Dave plays. So then it would be. Let's see here.
I think before we get too far, I think Druin or Calidor should be in the second boat with Elanion. It shouldn't be the two spellcasters together in the same boat.
Sure. Okay.
All right.
Oh, what you
You
got?
don't need both priests in one boat either.
One priest in each boat.
Yeah, that's my opinion.
Okay. And
I'm fine with that.
what is the situation with the metal armor?
The lizard kind of stinks there, Eladion, but
What if I
whatever.
Those of you who normally wear metal armor, remember in AD&D, you don't swim in metal armor. You sink.
Tell me I can't wear my armor. Damn it.
No, you can. You absolutely can. It's just if you are thrown overboard and it's deeper than what you can stand in, you will sink. And then you start holding your breath, and you can hold your breath for a number of non-exerted turns equal to half of your strength.
Oh,
Okay. buy a whole bunch of like pig skins.
There's like
fill it with air.
3 different sets of rules for holding breath in AD&D, because one of them in the DMG or in the player's handbook says a third of your constitution in rounds, and then once that's done, you start making your constitution checks each round to hold your breath, or you drown. There's another place with it that says you have your strength, and once you've done that, you're drowned. I actually kind of like the constitution one because it gives it a roll, so maybe we'll use that instead. But in any event, what that gives you is a third of your constitution rounding up, and then you start making constitution checks. So it's not that far to the shore, but this water is so murky you can't see more than 5 feet because of all the particulates in it.
Do we know how deep it is?
It is deep enough for it to be a river as opposed to being just more of a stagnant swamp, which means there's probably a channel that goes through it that is deeper than what the sides would be. Certainly deeper than the 5 feet from the tip of your toes to the top of your head.
Okay, well then Druin will not be wearing his armor, and it will be, tied to a rope so that if something goes wrong, he can jump overboard and swim, and drag the rope to get his armor and make sure it doesn't sink.
Why don't we just tie you to a rope with you in the armor?
Well, who's gonna hold the rope then?
I got cloud scale. I'm pretty strong.
Okay.
If you fall and I'll cast levitate on you, we'll get you out.
All right.
Visibility 5 feet. He goes in the water. Don't worry, Al. Oh shit.
Wait, how much do you weigh?
All right. So what happens, guys, is Caldor, you can see this is your second day of travel through here, and there is something unusual that you can feel to the west. Off in the western bank, there's something strange happening, or at least there's some strange presence that you in particular can feel. And what you can see overhead is, while the sky seems to be an unbroken gray slate-colored, single, seemingly single object, or one single unbroken, stretch, to the west, there's ever so slowly a bit of like rotation. But it's not like it's just blowing across. It seems like, like the very, very edge. I'm going to use the word cumulus, but I don't think that's the right one. It's the only cloud word I know. It's when like at the beginning of a hurricane, or the edge of a hurricane, where there's a strange, almost not a conical but a circular quality to the moving clouds, as if moving in a circle.
Are we headed west, or
you're headed south?
Okay, that helps.
Oh, so we're headed west to get to that southern trail, or
you're heading south down the river?
Which direction are we heading on this map?
This is you heading south.
Okay, so north is not up. North would be
to your left. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah. So it'd be on the.
Where do I think I see something?
Behind us.
Feel something?
Oh, this is Elanion. Sorry, not Caldor.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking at Caldor's token. Do I have the wrong token? Oh, there's Elanion. Yeah, it's Elanion who feels this. Sorry.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, Elanion. Figure it out.
I'm sure it's nothing. Let's keep going.
All right. So as your eyes are looking in that direction, John, would you give us a D10 roll, please?
Sure. Distraction.
Perfectly average.
All right. Okay. So, what?
I feel like the swamp elemental is coming.
Love swamp elementals.
What?
It's the thing.
Okay. You hear a bump, boom, as if the boat has hit something. And this isn't the first time that you've noticed something like that. Chael, Dorman, and Calidor, you are distracted. No doubt the fucking bugs that you're dealing with are just a constant source of irritation. And I think Calidor, because I was accidentally giving you so much attention there, Calidor, you're actually looking down at the water for a second, seeing like the strange things. You've now, after 2 days of travel through the swamp, have given up on trying to, everything that of particulate or loose log or whatnot that drifts by. You've given up on thinking that it's a, oh no, this is the thing. This is going to be the
Dragon?
crocodile or something else that's going to come out and get us. So you're perhaps forgiven when you do see 2 pairs of long ivory teeth come out of the water with a brownish, greenish snout. You're a bit taken aback, like, am I really seeing what I'm seeing? And in a sudden and shocking bit of violence, from underneath the murky water explode 6 scaly and disgusting looking humanoid figures.
Okay.
Yes. There's gurgling that comes up, and in subtitles it says, roll for initiative. All right, so let's hear. This is... This, guys, here is an idea of what you're looking at.
Oh no, swamp trolls.
You guys have faced trolls before, so I think you recognize them at a glance. All right, now, I have... Calidor, what is your current AC? So it'll be without shield and without your dex bonus.
-1.
-1, okay.
Oh. Sorry. Without dex as well?
Without dex, yeah, because they unfortunately got a ambush off on you.
Then it is... Let's see. So 4 less than that. So 17?
So 3? You mean?
Or 3, yeah.
3, okay.
Sorry, 3.
Yeah, that's okay. 17. Well, that'll be... They'd have a hard time not hitting you then. Let's see.
Unless it was 5th edition, in which case that'd be pretty solid.
That would be pretty solid. Okay. All right, so... then for... One of them reaches up and... hits with one claw, hits with a second claw. Alright, so... No, hits only with one. So fortunately you are not grabbed and pulled over overboard. You take 3 points of damage. Full DR will apply. And... Dorman.
Oh no. Not to me.
What is your AC currently?
AC that's surprised, right?
Without dex.
6.
6, alright. So I got one of them hits you with a nat 20. That is 3 points of damage on you. DR would apply. And then one of them is going to... Hasn't actually got himself in yet because he can't reach you. Chael, what's your current AC?
3.
Shit. Alright, so I got a... that's without dex?
Yeah, that's without the dex.
Alright, so you take 2 points of damage from one of them. One of them is 1 point of damage, but if you've got your metal armor on...
yeah.
Yep, so then 1 point of damage and 2. Now I need a strength check from you, because it's trying to pull you overboard.
Alright.
Druin, what's your current AC without dex?
It's always the same, because I'm flat-footed 100% of the time.
Okay.
2.
2. All right, so only one of them hits you. 2 points of damage. Full DR applies.
So it doesn't hit.
All right, and the last one is actually shit. What's Cloud Scale's AC?
Cloud Scale's AC is 5.
5. Okay, so...
Without Dex, 4.
All right, so I actually only... let's see here. I actually missed with both attacks. Cloud Scale, maybe like there was a moment when Cloud Scale's tail was wagging, agitated. Like you saw those strange clouds, you looked over at Cloud Scale and you're like, what is it? What is it? And then all of this suddenly bursts out. All right, so surprise round is over, guys. Let's roll initiative. So, Hobbs, you've been away for a while. Let's start with you for round 1 here. So, everyone decide what you're doing with your round. And then, Hobbs, would you kindly beat my 6?
Here it comes, boys.
Big money. Oh, triumphant return indeed. So I am on a 12. These are large-sized creatures. Okay.
Let's do that first. Matter of fact.
I kind of want to get a shirt that says that.
What's that?
Greyhawk's okayest tank.
Yeah. All right, so we got everyone in there. Then, guys, first up is Elanion. What are you doing, Elanion?
Elanion, can I move and do something, or can I cast and then move? I can't remember.
Cannot cast and move. You can move and cast.
So can I leap on Cloud Scale and cast?
You can. Yep.
Oh, nice. I will do that then. I'm going to cast a magic missile at this guy.
Okay, so you leap onto them, and then go ahead and roll damage. What do we have?
I think it's 34 plus 3, right? Ooh.
Yes, that's right. Yep. Okay. So let me quickly set up this here. So you guys can see, but cannot edit. See, cannot edit. A lot of overlapping. Boom, there we go. All right. So that is actually 3 of the... I guess... Maybe it's you actually like toss little motes of earth in this case.
I don't know if maybe they just flashed from like underneath, because there has to be ground underneath there, right, for the trees to live in at some point.
But it's got to be so far down, like it would have to stretch from the shore, right? So maybe this is you thinking in these circumstances that you toss them out and they become like kind of like cow
darts of earth or something.
Yeah. Okay. Then it is Caldor and Dorman. You guys simultaneous. What are you doing?
Well, attacking the one that's trying to grab me and pull me in the water.
You're just trying to be friends.
No, I don't like that. Nope.
Just going to put ones with health bars down here in replace. Yeah, that's a solid hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Damage.
Holy smokes, against a large-sized creature, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so then solid hit. You hack into one of its arms, and it goes like the length of it. You can see its muscle hanging off from the front of the arm as it pulls it back into the disgusting water. Dorman, what'd you have in mind?
Dorman just like his hands flash out in a quick series of movements, and he intones loudly, and a glimmering force field like envelops him as he casts Odaluk's Resilient Spear on himself.
So what is the diameter of that, though?
7 feet.
7 foot diameter. So,
I can make it smaller, I will.
So you're floating in a sphere off the side of the boat, then.
That's fine.
So it's like a hamster wheel. All right. Then it is... let's see here. Chael, you're up. I didn't miss anybody. No, Druin, you're up next. What are you doing?
I'm going to smack that thing.
Yep.
That's too big.
Oh, okay. Not enough.
There we go.
Oof. So Urphalix, a solid hit. Go ahead and roll. Large-sized creature.
But that's only a 15, so that does not count for the extra damage.
Okay.
Because that trigger's only on 17 to 20. Okay.
Okay.
Large-sized creature. Smacking.
Oh,
Weak sauce.
that is not great. All
Also
right.
coming.
So that is, yeah. So you hack away at these things. One of them, it just kind of, it skips across its disgusting hide. The second one is a solid hit. And then finally, Chael. What are you doing, Chael?
Casting prayer.
Nice. All right. So everyone, they get -1 to hit and -1 to their AC. Is that right?
Let's see here. No, it's -1 to hit, damage, and saving throws.
Lovely. Okay, great. All right. So then, it is their turn. So the one that was going to attack Dorman is instead going to push him in his sphere a little further off. He doesn't quite understand what's happening. So
Clawing at the spheres.
pushing you. This one is going to surge forward and pull itself up on the boat. I'd like Chael and Calidor to give us dexterity checks, please.
Okay.
It's about to get ugly.
So, here, okay.
Holy God.
We still have
Oh.
Astonishing Fortune.
Nat 20. We got a bunch of Astonishing Fortune left. You want to roll that?
Yeah, because I don't want to fall in the water.
Doesn't necessarily mean you're going to fall in the water. There's a chance you might go in the water, but you also might just fall in the boat.
There you go.
Excellent. Yeah, no problem. So you shift back and forth. Let's see here. All right, so those two as well. I was just checking to see when the injuries that you guys inflicted begin to start to stitch up on these things. You remember this from the last time you guys fought trolls. Calidor, this one is going to try and whack you. You have your full AC now. I don't think either of those hit. And then the one in the water is going to try and grab you and pull you in. I hit an AC of -3. Is that good enough?
Well, it would hit. Yeah, without my shield, that hits me.
Okay. So then you take... let's see here. 3 points of damage. Full DR will apply.
Okay.
And then Chael, we got one that's going to try and grab you. One of those hits an AC of -3. Other
Oh,
one,
yeah, that hit.
yeah, the other one I think is a miss. You only take 1 point of damage though. Full DR will apply.
All right, cool.
Druin, the one that you're facing, is going to try and get you. Oh, 19 is going to hit. I hit an AC of -3 on the other one. Okay, I need a strength check from you, please, Druin. You take 4 points of damage and 3 points of damage.
So take 1.
Yep.
DR plaque, right?
Oh, yeah, right, because you're crazy DR.
DR 3.
Yep, you have a strength check.
Uh-huh.
And then this thing is going to try and just hack at Cloud Scale. One of those is a hit. Cloud Scale takes 4 points of damage.
Good job, Drew.
Yeah, Druin, no problem. You shake. He's got his claws on you, and he's trying to pull his maw up, so he's going to try and bite you next round. But that's the end of round 1.
Should I have Cloud Scale attack?
Did you make Cloud Scale attack?
I didn't, but should I? I didn't know if I should.
He was. I'm assuming he was trying to get himself, get you on this round. Next
and
round,
get prepared and shift around. And
exactly.
stuff.
Yeah,
Kev, I have a quick question. First time I use
for the
it,
duration of this spell.
Oh. Can I cast spells on myself?
Yeah, that doesn't have to require you to go out. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, cast enlarge and squish yourself to death.
Well, I'm 3'4", and if I go 60% bigger, I should still fit in the 7-foot thing.
60% bigger.
70% bigger.
You're not making this better. You want to go in the other direction.
6 plus 4 times 1.7.
All right.
Carry the whole thing.
So let's do this then. Hobbs is up next. So round 2. Everyone decide what you want to do with your round. And then
You get
Hobbs, would you beat my 10?
an enlarged, invisible gnome inside there with like poison daggers and all sorts of stuff.
And he disappears. All you hear is screaming, and there's this burst of red inside the thing. Okay, so yeah, 1 excellent roll. So I believe all you guys will be going before these things.
Okay. 2.
And you do recall that fire seems to be required against these things.
Thank you, Hobbs. I appreciate that, because otherwise I might have lost my spell.
Okay. Excellent. All right, so the first up is Dorman. What are you doing, Dorman?
I'm enlarging myself.
Okay. What is your height now?
6 foot 2 inches.
It's so very tight in here.
Yes.
Okay.
I've got
do you wear a hat?
Sticks. No.
Next up is Chael.
I'm casting Draw Upon Holy Might, which allows me to have +2 to either Strength, Dex, Con, or Charisma, and I'm going to put it in Dex. So that would change my Dexterity to a 17.
Incredible. All right. What does it look like as you manifest this power?
Chael, grasps his holy symbol and kind of places it forward. He kind of bends into it with his head.
Mm-hmm.
And you see kind of this power radiate out from that into his body. He's kind of covered in that light blue glow.
Nice. Pew, 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 pew. All right. Then it is Elanion. What are you doing, Elanion?
I'm just going to cast a fireball to catch these 2 guys right here.
There you go. That's what's up.
Oh, and like right on the, have it detonate right over here somewhere?
Yep.
Okay. Excellent. So let me make a save for those 2. See here. I rolled 1 of them saved, 1 did not. And I'll see. Okay, so the one that failed is the one that's actually injured. So go ahead and roll damage. It should be 66 then. Oh. So this guy is Caldor. You're looking over there, the buzzing insects, the overcast skies, and there's suddenly this little mote of light that goes in and explodes out, almost fully consuming that one troll, and quite badly injuring the one that's trying to get at you, Chael. Awesome. Do you want to let Cloudscale attack now?
Yeah. Let me see what his fake. Maybe I made a thing. I didn't. I should have. Sorry about that.
That's okay. I thought, didn't you have that written down somewhere on your character sheet? I thought.
I have it. I know what it is. It's 17, but I didn't add the attack to my thing yet.
Oh, that's okay. Just give us what he's got. I think it's 2 claws. Let's see here, giant lizard. No, 1 attack. 1 attack. So give us a D20 roll, and it does 1d8 damage.
Missed. I'll add that quickly, though.
Yeah, he probably has past experience with these horrific things. It's all that he can do to not run from these awful swamp trolls. Next is Caldor. Oh, you know what, Caldor? We forgot a second attack for you last round.
Was it last round that I...
Yeah, both of you guys would have had, because you're 8th level fighters.
Oh, so, yeah, I get...
Druin, go ahead and make your second attack. And same thing with you, Caldor.
Because I guess if I would have hit that guy, then Hobbs would have finished him off.
Yeah, exactly. So go ahead and make your attack roll. What is his AC?
Oh, yeah, he would have been dead.
3. And that was before Chael cast prayer? Or
that was before he cast prayer, yeah.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Eviscerated.
Yeah. So you bury this thing, like splitting his skull and those jaws right down the middle and pulling it out.
Oh. Calador.
Druin.
Imagine if I had enlarged Calador.
Druin, do you get attacks with both of them each round when you're using 2 weapons? Like, I know you get an extra attack, but you get to attack with both weapons every round?
So, Urfalak is 2 per 1, and Skull Splitter is 3 per 2. So, it's every other round he gets a set.
Right, so then Urfalak, the second one, Skull Splitter will be second round.
Oh, okay.
This is the attack from the first round.
Oh, that was the first round, right? Yeah, sorry.
Urfalak does hit, though, so go ahead and roll damage. Oh, you know
Oh,
the great thing with that too, Jeff, is that your damage would have been done before the fireball, so the fire damage wipes this thing out.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah. Okay. Excellent. Now it is
Calidor.
Calidor's turn. Yes. So Calidor. There's that one on the boat right now.
Yeah, the one that thinks he's going to get on our boat.
Now, one thing I want to mention too. Remember?
Oh, where is it? That's a 20.
One thing I want to mention is that 20s show up green when you're hitting. And
No, I was going to say is that because Jeff's got such an incredible, same with Bergour for that matter, such high bonuses to hit with the weapons, you might want to consider making called shots on some cases too, because you can get, take the penalty to hit and then like cut a foot off or something like that.
Right. Totally. Yeah, like when you roll a hit on a minus 15 armor class.
Yeah, exactly. So you hit it by 20 points.
Yeah.
If you had, say, made a, let's see here, called shot for, say, the head would have been -8. You still would have hit the head by 12 points.
Mm-hmm.
So, so that's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage, and I'll dig out combat and tactics. All right. 21. Holy shit.
All right, it's hard. You don't play around.
Yeah. Well, especially against a
Oh,
large-sized
yeah.
creature. Jeffrey, give us a
Yeah.
D20 roll as well.
D20.
NFA.
What's some overpower are working out there, Calidor.
So
Yeah, they've made a huge difference.
battlefield damaged, what I'm going to say is that you hit this thing so hard, it staggers to the side, and part of the side of the boat breaks, and it falls prone. So the boat isn't damaged. It's just like the side of the boat, like where the top part of that is broken off under its big foot, and it purple is prone. It smacks to the ground. Then it is, I think, Druin. What do you got in mind, Druin?
Storm out playing it in.
Yes!
Actually, Dorman can't be hurt. So you could situate it on him.
No, I think it just makes his.
Druin did it in the wrong order, so he has to drop his offhand battle axe into the boat
Okay.
and cast Axe Storm of Clangedin. And you see this silver light kind of streak down from the heavens, and it encompasses Druin. And then these swirls of silver appear where his arms are, and he's like, yeah.
So what is it? What does the spell do?
It gives him 3 attacks per round with each axe that he wields.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, it's like super haste for a dwarf.
I thought, for some reason I was picturing
Blade barrier,
basically
yeah.
blade barrier, but with axes. Or okay, great. Then it is. Do you get an attack with it the first round, or is it just?
I don't think so.
Okay, so you got these swirling axe hands now. Then it is their turn. All right, so the one that is standing, it's actually going to try and grab your leg, Calidor. Actually, Calidor, go ahead and make an attack of opportunity. It's going to stand up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mistake.
You've made a mistake.
Oh, shit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Mistakes were made.
Okay. 23. Okay, so this thing goes down. Fuck. So it's still in the boat, but it appears to be dead. Then it is the one facing Dorman is going to shove you again.
I'm making faces at it through the ball.
Yep, it's pushing you further into the swamp. Then it is the... Oh, I guess actually, you know what? We do this too. As the boat will be drifting as well.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but where's the plus 15 coming from?
The damage?
Well, yeah, the Ogre Gauntlets give you a plus 6, but you've got a plus 9 and a plus 6.
Is a weapon magic and
The weapon is magic, yeah.
some fighter specialization.
Yeah, I know
Why
it's
for
plus 2
special?
for specialization.
Yeah, don't fighters get bonuses to damage when they specialize?
Well, the weapon. Hold on. The weapon is.
I think he's got the 6 in twice, is what I'm guessing.
Oh yeah. Let's see here. Calidor, what's going on with your?
Get the bonus from your strength, but is it also in the weapon damage?
Let's see.
Well, that's what I was trying to say the other day. That I think that it's not right. But
yes.
no one
Okay.
listens
So
to me.
yeah. So the attack, you've included your strength and your, because the weapon is a +4, right?
That sounds right. Yeah.
Okay. So
Is
then,
that +4 against dogs and +2 against either?
yeah. Is it +4 against dogs and +2 against everyone? Is that?
I don't remember, but Jeff can.
That's in the sheet somewhere.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Technical difficulties. We'll be back to the action shortly.
I know.
Dave.
The very first day that I
Yeah.
was doing this, I don't know if you guys remember. I'm like, this damage doesn't seem right, and then you guys are like, oh, it's those new gauntlets.
But we
I'm
loved
like,
it, and we
okay.
still love it.
Yeah.
We loved it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
That'd be
so I
special.
haven't
Yeah.
said anything since. 'cause I'm like,
Specialize
I
with a
don't know.
longsword is +1 to hit, +1 to damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's +2 and +3 versus. Sorry, +2 sword, right? And +4 versus hounds.
Dogs, yeah.
Right. Okay. So then the attack adjustment
Should be 9.
But those are two different things, and yeah.
Right. So +2,
So they-
and then your specialization. So this should be +3, and your damage bonus should be a +4 for your normal one, and then it'll add your strength bonus and your damage adjustment for your strength, and then against the hounds that should be a 5, and a what is that? 4, 6.
So he's still going to do a ton of damage. It's just
Still doing a ton of damage. Just that makes a little more sense.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
said right away. I'm like,
Yeah.
That doesn't seem right, you guys. I don't know. I don't know what to type in here.
But it looks
All
awesome.
right.
Still looks
Hey, it
awesome.
worked.
All right, and
Look.
all right. Then it is. Let's see here. So the one that was Caldor's one, the one fighting you, Chael, is going to try and get you. I hit twice with this. I need a strength check from you, please.
No, wait. What AC did you hit?
I hit an AC of minus.
Okay.
-3.
Okay. AC -3 does hit.
Okay, sorry, I rolled the same thing for both of them. But
No,
sorry,
it's okay.
sorry, I rolled.
When I
Fact
cast that
checking.
spell, it lowers my AC to 0. Yeah.
No,
I just
I-
want to make sure.
Absolutely. So then you get it's 3 points damage, 3 points of damage. And I need a strength check from you, please. Druin, this thing's going to try and bite you and pull you in.
Damn it.
All right. An AC -1, is that hit?
Yep.
Shit. All right. You take 14 points of damage, and I need a strength check from you, please. And then for Elanion, yeah, he's going to try and hit Cloud Scale again. One of those is a hit. Wait, Cloud Scale's AC is only like 5, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so both those are a hit then.
Damn
And
trolls.
Takes 1 and 5 points of damage in total. All right. Then second attacks from Druin and from... So Druin, you're able to keep yourself up as well, in spite of this thing.
I'm not attacking this round. I cast.
Oh, you cast, that's right. Calidor, you get your second attack.
Yep. Okay.
Now, what you could do is make a called shot and cut this thing's head off. That would make it more difficult to regenerate. But what are you trying to hit here?
Oh, I'd have to move. Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
can
guess
step
I'll
over.
move to the back of the boat.
Yep.
I'll give that guy a chance to.
Yep.
Regen.
So that
And
is a
then-
hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Now let's see what this does.
Yep. Wowzers. Okay. All right. Okay. Then that is the end of the round, guys. Run around 3. Let's blow through this quickly here. Hobbs, would you kindly beat my 3?
I've done castings.
Oh,
Good this time.
I'm on a 9. That one is not quite up, but it looks like its ruined head is stitching back together. The one that's on the boat, to the front of the boat where Calidor is. Oh yeah, and these guys here. Oh, hold on. That one would not regenerate this round because it took fire damage. Boy, fire. All right. So Dorman, Druin, Chael, Calidor, and... Well, wait, no. Elanion, what are you doing this round, Elanion?
Oh, shit. Sorry.
All right. So first up is Dorman. What are you doing, Dorman?
Dorman's going to try to hamster wheel this kind of thing. Just get his hands on the orb and feet and just roll and try to go in this direction as much as I can. It's the orb things I can move it based on the struggles inside the sphere.
Right,
so I leave that
but
up to
you're
you.
competing. There's one that's got its hands on you that is still 1.5 times your size. So go ahead and give me a D20 roll.
Yep.
And you're going to want to beat my 18.
Oh,
Holy shit! Nice. So you're able to slip away. However, only letting you move 5 feet because you're in water.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay. All right. Then it is Elanion's turn.
Here, I'll fireball these two up here.
Okay. Go ahead and roll
Just feel free to
damage.
drop a fireball on me if you want. I mean, I'll be fine.
Yeah,
Hobbs?
that's true.
I rolled 2 nat 1s for their saves.
Oh, nice. Let's go. Big money,
Come
no
on.
whammies.
There it is. 12.
Not
Anyone?
bad.
Nice.
I'll take
Yep. All right. Nice work. All righty. So, in Dorman, you see this explosion. Then it is Calidor. What are you doing, Calidor?
Let's try and get this last one here by us.
Okay. Go ahead. That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
You can do it.
Finish him.
Yay.
Oh, nice. So I think you, as you leap over, because you've got Chael, you're sharing the space with him. You don't have room to swing properly, so you just stab down into this thing's head, and it jerks and twitches and falls back into the water. Then it is Chael and Druin simultaneously. What are you guys doing?
Go ahead, Druin.
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Oof, another one. Whack. Lets you go. That's it for you?
I guess so.
Okay. Actually, that one took fire damage this round, so it cannot regenerate. That one is gone altogether. Then...
So is the one to the south then, right? Because it took fire damage as well.
It took fire damage last round.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Yep.
It's the one above me.
Yeah. Okay. That is, unfortunately, swing that massive spear of yours around. What are you trying to hit, anyway?
I was trying to hit, well, wherever he went, I was trying to hit the one that was right there.
Oh, shit. So you're trying to hit it. Unfortunately, Druin's magical axe sinks into this thing. Let me make a morale check for these guys. You guys got fire and whatnot, too. Yeah, I rolled... So you think I'm just not trying to end a session early? I rolled an 18 for their morale save.
Uh-oh.
So they're just like, fuck it! And dive into the water and disappear.
Woohoo!
Yep. Fire is a surefire way, to get yourself rid of some trolls. So, nicely done, guys. All right,
I
so...
see Dorman in his bubble trying to catch up with you guys.
Oh, shit, yeah, so I guess it'll end with Dorman dropping into the water.
It'd be like, flicker cloak, back on the boat.
If you want to make use of one of those things, yeah.
Couldn't you just,
Well, you know what? You're gonna
spell?
have. There's no getting out of falling in the water though, because nothing can get in or out of your sphere.
Oh, well, I can cast levitate, and when it stops, just go up and toss me rope.
Then mark off levitate for one of the
I will
spells
do that.
used today,
I will.
and mark off a use of flicker cloak.
Oh, well, if I levitate, I won't need to flicker. they can just come get me.
So they'll get wet?
So they could turn the boats right and throw a rope at me and just pull me in.
I'll throw the rope that I got around my waist at Dorman and drag him up here.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So with that, guys, we bring our session to a close. Let's calculate some XP here.
That was interesting.
So, the first use of Otaluk's sphere is a mixed bag.
I didn't know what to do. I mean, the water, trolls, drowning, can't cast spells in water, protection.
No, that was that,
How
that
bad
was
is
cool.
Cloud Skill? I can't see. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Is
Oh,
that
9.
he's now 9? Okay. Then we'll go with the cure.
Okay. So then let's switch out here.
Okay. It's not bad for 3 spells.
Okay.
Yep, he's good.
Okay. Then let's see here. The
Thank you.
total.
I took a little scratch, but I'll heal overnight.
Did you take damage?
Yeah, from the initial
Oh yeah, from the initial strike. Yeah. Right. Okay. So those of you who are warriors, you guys defeated 30 hit dice worth of adversaries today. Any points of astonishing fortune left?
2.
2 points. Okay. All right. Let's quickly do the math here. And see.
Really? My spells don't work in the swamp.
Well, it is a minor scroll of yours, so
Okay.
or sphere.
50 times that plus 100. All right, guys. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you today. Everybody gets 800 XP for today's session. That's 800.
Nice.
All right.
All right.
So
Now
that-
I'm 7th level.
Nice. Guys, we turn these boats around.
Gotta go train.
No, I pre-trained.
Oh, you pre-trained. Great.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So did I.
That means you get your first 4th level spell then. That's awesome. So it'll be one of the Earth domain ones. Or not domain, but the Earth School. Pretty awesome. So, guys, for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for our first foray into the Shrieking Mire. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the campaign, or the game we're playing, please do not hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section below, and I will endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. You can also find a link in the description of the video to the Dungeon Musings Discord server, where we have channels dedicated to this campaign, every other campaign we run on the channel, as well as a bunch of other great things like finding a group, like online convention information, like pictures of our dogs and cats and other pets, and virtual advice for setting up your virtual tabletops or selecting between them or setting up streaming or whatever. Bunch of great people, bunch of great conversations, and you are more than welcome to join us over there. In addition, you'll find a link down there to the Dungeon Musings, to the Heroes Save Villages campaign, a campaign that benefits the SOS Children's Villages International Charity, a really terrific organization active in over 130 countries that benefits over 80,000 orphaned and abandoned children. To date, this year, we have raised over $3,200 for the kids who benefit from that. And from now until August 1st, 2021, for every $25 that you donate, you get 1 chance to win the grand prize or one of the other great prizes in our next charity raffle. The grand prize is a copy of Beadle & Grimm's legendary edition, Curse of Strahd, a really beautiful lacquer black box set with everything from the Curse of Strahd adventure, as well as a ton of other great handouts and a bunch of great maps. And our friends at Beadle & Grimm have also agreed to send us a copy of their brand new, or upcoming, I should say, shadowy silver edition of Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft. So 2 great grand prize and second prize, as well as a bunch of other great stuff, including a chainmail dice bag made by our resident armor smith here, Dave, and a bunch of great stuff from our Dungeon Musings Red Bubble shop. The last thing I will say, or you also get a chance, I should say, if you donate from, if you have donated since April 1st, 2021, and you will be donating before August of 2021, you also will get a chance to vote for the charity sessions that we're going to run on the channel. We currently have voting going on for our next charity session, which will be a sci-fi game. Those 3 games are Mongoose Publishing's Traveler, 2nd edition, Star Trek Adventures, Star Wars Saga Edition, and Alien, the Free League game. And currently, Star Trek Adventures and Traveler are in a dead heat. So if you have donated, or if you will donate between now and then, be sure to head over to the Charity Initiatives channel on the Dungeon Musings Discord and cast your vote there. And once you do, be sure to check back a week before the session to help outfit our heroes with some of the things they will need to help them get through the session that I have planned for them. Speaking of players, the last thing I will say is a huge thank you to the players who have joined me today. So, Dave, John, Will, Jeffrey, and Hobbs, thank you so much for joining me today, guys. This was a really fun session. We are into the mire. I'm sure nothing bad will happen now. Let's bring us back to our outro screen. Last thing then I will say is, for those listening at home, thank you for joining us today. If you are joining us during the current crisis, we do hope this finds you healthy, safe, and weathering the current crisis as well as can be expected. We hope that we gave you a couple of hours to take your mind off of the troubles of our world and think about our troubles that our heroes in Herrenshire get themselves into. And until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.
Bye.
See ya.